checking. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And thank you guys for coming. So when you're ready, I'd like for us to come into our cross-leg pose and let's just work on our breath. When we're sitting tall, hands resting on the knees, I'd like for us to close the eyes and just begin with our belly breathing. So when you're breathing in, let's press out and fill up. But when you're exhaling, I want you to release and draw the belly in towards your spine. So we're going to keep going, steering with the belly, but slowing down. I want you to really take your time breathing in and filling up. Exhale, release, relax. Let the belly draw in. Just soften in the shoulders. Let's do two more. Breathing in, filling up, pressing out. Exhale, release, and relax. And one more belly breath, breathing in, pressing out. Exhale, release, and relax. Very good. We're going to put some movement with our breathing. So on your next inhale, I want you to lift up your shoulders by your ears. Exhale, roll them back. So I want us to start to lift and circle the shoulders. Good. Let's do two more. Rolling up and back. And then one more. Circle up and back. Very good. We're going to rest the shoulders with a belly breath here. Exhale, release, and then I want you to lift your shoulders again and roll them forward. So let's circle going forward 2 times. Good. One more. Exhale, release. Very good. On the next inhale, let's extend the arms. I want you to bend into your elbows. Bring your fingers to your shoulders. We're going to pick up the elbows and point them to the ceiling. Very good. Let's take the elbows down, back and around. So I'd like for us to circle the elbows wide. Good. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Now I'd like for us to point the elbows down to the mat as this time. Lift and circle in the opposite direction. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. I want you to point your elbows out to the side, unfold the arms, and then let's plant in the right hand and reach the left arm straight up into the air. We're going to take the arm in the air, let it fall back, opening the chest. And then I want you to lift up your arm. Very good. Let's take the arm back, down, and around. Circling wide, reaching to the fingertips. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. Let's come back to the center. Keep the arms out. I want you to plant to your hand. Right arm reaches straight up. Take the arm in the air. Let it fall back, opening the chest. And then lift up your arm. Very good. Let's take the arm back, down, and around. Circling wide, reaching to the fingertips. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Let's come back to the center. Keep the arms out. I want you to plant to your right hand, lean to the right. Draw your arm near your ear to feel that side body stretch. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's lean and draw the arm near the ear. Very good. So I want you to keep going from side to side. Getting closer to the floor and deeper in the pose. Good. When we come back over to this other side, I want you to stay for 2 belly breaths. Breathing deeply here. Good job. 1 more belly breath. Excellent. Let's take those 2 breaths on the other side. Breathing deeply here. Good. 1 more belly breath. Excellent. Let's rainbow the hands and rest them on top of the knees. I want us to sit tall, breathing in deeply here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So let's take the back of the right hand against your lower back. I want you to wrap your hand around your right knee. And let's hold on and turn to look over the shoulder. Feel this twist. And give me 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Very good. We're going to turn and face back center. Same thing on the other side. Back of the hand to the lower back. Wrap your hand around your knee. Hold on and turn to look over your shoulder. Feel this twist and give me one more breath. Very good. And then we're going to go ahead and turn and face back center. So I'd like for us to come out of this and to bring the bottoms of the feet up against each other. And then when our bottoms of the feet are up against each other, let's go ahead and plant the hands behind your hips. Good. Now, we're going to keep the left leg in place, but I want you to bring your right heel in front. And let's point the toes up so the heel is really pressed. Now, we're going to do some heel rolls. I want you to roll so that the toes come in, and then roll so the toes come out. And I want you to give me 2 more of these. Rolling and bringing it out. Give me 1 more. Just kind of warming up the hips here. Very good. Now we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet up against each other. Good. Now, right leg stays in place, but this time it's the left foot in front, and I want you to press the heel that pulls up. Very good. Let's bring this foot out a little bit wider so we have enough space. Roll it in, and then roll away. Give me 2 more. 2. Good job. And then 1 more. Very good. Now let's go back into that butterfly. Now this time I want you to lace the fingers together. Let the hands kind of cradle the tops of your feet. And we're going to press the legs down. I want us to hold this butterfly for 2 breaths. So press downward, 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to extend the arms, and we're going to just step the feet in front and go back in butterfly. We're going to step, and when we go in butterfly, I want you to lean forward. Lean. That's it. Step. Good. Lean. We're going to do 4 more. 4. Bottoms of the feet. That's it. 3. 3. Lean. A little bit further. 2. Lean. Nice. 1 more. Step. And lean. Stay lean and keep reaching through the fingertips. Give me 1 more breath here. Very good. Now we're going to bring it in. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet to the floor. Wrap the arms around your legs. Reach for your elbows. Make your body really small. Belly close to the thighs, chin to the chest. And we're holding this for 2 deep belly breaths. Let's hold. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Let's pick up the chin, and we're going to swing the legs around to come onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Now, once we're on our hands and knees, I want you to take this right leg off to the side. We're going to extend the leg. Good. And then with the leg to the side, bend in your elbows, come down onto your forearms. Good. Walk your elbows closer in. Good. And I want you to point the toes of the right foot to the ceiling. Flex in this right heel. Now, once we've got our foot flexed, I want you to roll your heel so the inside of your foot comes firm to the floor. And roll your heel so the toes point up. I want you to shift the hips back when the toes point up. Good. Shift forward, roll inside, touches. Shift back, toes point up. Good. 2 more. Roll. Shift back, point up. Excellent. 1 more. Roll. Shift back, point up. Hold. 1 more breath. Excellent job. Let's pick up the elbows. Come onto the palms. Bend in that right knee. Bring your knees together side by side. We're going to rest before we go to the other side. Sink your hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward. Rest. Child's pose. 2 breaths. Exhale, release. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Let's come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Left leg out to the side. Good. When our leg is in place, bend into your elbows. Bring your forearms to the floor. Good. Now I want you to roll into this heel so the toes point up. Good job. We're going to roll so when the inside of your foot is firm, shoulders shift forward. Roll, toes up, shoulders back. Good. Give me 3 more. Roll. Good. Toes up. 2 more. Seal the inside of your foot. Point it up. Excellent. 1 more. Shift and point it up. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead. Bring your foot to the floor. Come on to your palms. Bring this knee in so both knees are side by side. We're going to rest. Sink the hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward and rest here in our child's pose. I want you to give me 2 deep belly breaths here. Excellent job. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Inhaling here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. I'd like for us to press away from the mat and bring the palms together, heart center. Very good. Step your right foot in front with 1 movement. Nice. Wrap your hands around your waist with your thumbs behind you. Good. So I want us to look over the left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. And then look over your right. Good. Let's do 1 more. To the left. And then to the right. Good job. We're going to face forward. Now we're going to do that with the hips. So press your hips back. Take the hips to the left. Take it forward. And take the hips to the right. So back, to the left, forward, and to the right. 1 more. Make it 1 movement, forward and to the right. Very good. Let's whip that knee back in place. Palms come in front of the heart. Let that sink in with the breath here. Exhale, release. Now we're going to step that left foot in front. 1 movement. Wrap your hands around your waist. Let's look over the left shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. And then we're going to look over the right. We need 1 more. Looking over the left. And looking over the right. Very good. Now we're going to face forward. I want you to press the hips back. Take it to the right. Go forward and to the left. Same thing. Back to the right. Forward to the left. 2 more. And we're going to make it 1 movement. Excellent. 1 more. 1 more. Very good. Let's whip that knee back in place. Palms come in front for tabletop. I'd like for us to rest. Sink the hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward. Rest with me here in our child's pose. 2 breaths. Excellent. I hope your hips are feeling nice and warm this morning. Give me 1 more belly breath. We're going to get into our sun salutation. Exhale, release. Very good. On the next inhale, let's come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Let's dig the toes into the mat. Pick up your knees and shift the hips back for down dog. Step your feet together. But when you're ready, let's balance. Lift that right leg up, 3-legged dog. Good. And then we're going to bring that foot to the floor. Step in your right foot, left leg lifts, 3-legged on the other side, pointing it up, up, up. Very good. Float that foot to the floor. Now we're going to take a baby step back. I'd like for us to roll into plank, and I want you to hold. Get 1 more breath. The knees gently come down, and we're going to shift the hips back towards your heels, resting here in our child's pose. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent. Let's come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. I want you to dig the toes. Pick up your knees, shift it back down, dog. Right leg lifts again for three-legged. Let's bend the knee and point your knee up to the ceiling. Excellent. Extend and bring your foot to the floor. Same thing left side. Left leg lift, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Excellent job. Extend and float your foot to the floor. Take a baby step back. Let's roll into plank and hold. Very good. Knees gently come down. Shift the hips back. Let's rest here in our child's pose. 2 deep belly breaths. Good job. One more belly breath. Very good. Inhaling here. We're going to come back up onto the hands and knees, tabletop. Dig the toes. Pick up your knees. Shift it back down, dog. Good. Right leg lifts for three-legged dog. Now we're going to bend the knee and then sweep your foot forward. And then we're going to lift the arms up. So reach it up and bend to come down a little bit lower. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep this right leg back into three-legged. Bring that foot to the floor. We're going to baby step it back. Roll into plank. Good job. Now, chaturanga, we're going to bend into the elbows to come down. And then press to come right back up. Good. Bend into your knees. Woo! Let's rest here in our child pose. I'm going to take a little bit of a pause as we prepare to finish this up. So give me 2 more breaths. Good. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to finish this up. Let's come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Dig the toes. Pick up your knees. Shift it back down, dog. Left leg lifts for three-legged. Let's bend the knee and sweep the foot forward. And then lift the arms up. Bend and come down a little bit lower. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg in the air. Three-legged dog. Point it up. Excellent. Bring it down. You're going to step it back. Good. Inhale, roll into plank. Good. Chaturanga, come down. Press up for up dog. Very good. Bend into your knees. Drive the hips back. And let's rest. Woo! I want you to give me some deep belly breaths here. Good. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. I want you to come back up onto your hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Let's dig the toes into the mat. Pick up your knees. Shift it back down, dog. And I want you to tiptoe it in. Let's walk into a standing forward fold. Good. Soft bend into the knees. We're going to peel the spine up. One vertebrae at a time. Very good. Until we're standing in our Tadasana. So I'd like for us to bring the palms together in front of the heart. Let's get rooted into the feet. 2 deep belly breaths here. Good job. One more belly breath. Good. Now we're going to go right into our balance. I want us to go into tree pose. So when you're ready, here's option 1. Toes are on the floor and the heel comes above the ankle. Option 2 is we're going to bring it underneath of the knee, or you can go all the way up and step into this thigh. Either way, I want you to bring your palms together in front of your heart. Good. Now we're going to lift up the arms, circle them wide. Bring your palms together low. and then come up again. Let's do one more. Up, circle wide, palms catch low, hands in front of the heart. Yes! Bring your feet together. That was really good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're either here, or we're here, or you can grab this foot and step it against here. This leg, you're almost standing on. Palms come in front of the heart. Very good. Up, circle wide. Palms together. Keep going. One more. You can do it. Yes! Excellent job. Very good. Feet together, palms together. Give me one more breath here. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So I want us all to turn in this direction. We're going to step the feet wide. I want you to take your right foot pointed to the front of the room. Bend into the knee. Slide your heel up. Tee out your arms. Bend deeper. Warrior two. Good. Right arm lifts up, reverse. Flow back in warrior two. Keep flowing. Lean side angle. And then we're going to do that again. 2 more times. Lift up. Breathe. Flow to the side. One more. Lift and flow. Very good. Let's meet back in warrior two. We're going to extend leg, pick up the toes, roll toes forward, hands to heart center. Deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Good. Left foot points towards the curtain, bend it to the knee, slide it out, tee it out, bend deeper, warrior two. Left arm lifts up, reverse warrior. Go back in warrior two. Keep going. Lean side angle. And we're going to come back into warrior two. Let's do 2 more. Lift, good, and flow to the side. Excellent. One more. Up we go. Exhale, flow. Very good. We're going to meet back in warrior two. Let's extend the leg, pick up the toes, roll the toes forward, hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale. One to the forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk the feet out. Find your limit. Good job. Stay right here. 2 breaths. Good. One more belly breath. Good. Now we're going to get a little bit deeper. Come on to your forearms. Slide the feet out a little bit more. 2 more breaths. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Walk your feet in. Nice. Pick up your elbows. Come on to your palms. We're going to press into this left palm and reach the right arm up. Excellent job. Bring that right hand down. Press into that right palm. Reach up to your left. Looking up. Very nice. And then we're going to bring that hand down. I want you to walk the feet in a little bit more so we can circle the arms wide. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Excellent job. Let's step the feet together. We're going to stand and face the front. Let's take 2 breaths here. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. So I want you to wrap your hands around the waist. You're going to take this right heel out to the front. I want you to bend into this left knee and forward fold. Now we're drawing the chest closer to the floor, and then we're going to roll into the heel. So I want you to stay folded. Roll your heel so the inside of your foot comes to the floor, and then roll your heel so the outside comes a little bit closer. 2 more. Roll and roll. 1 more. Roll and roll. Now I want you to fold deeper. Forward fold. Draw your face closer to this leg. 1 more breath. Excellent job. Let's stand tall, feet together, palms together. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Very good. Last side. Left heel presses, bending this right knee so we can fold. Keep this heel really pointy. Good. Roll into the heel so the inside of your foot comes to the floor. And then roll so the outside. Swing the hips. Let the hips stay in this folded position, but we're gonna really get the movement, that hip. That's it. Give me one more. Give me the rotation in this hip socket. Good job. And we're gonna come back to the center. Bring your feet together. Bring your palms together. Stand nice and tall. One more breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers come in front of the toes. Let's pick up the heels, bend into the knees, and squat down low. I want you to walk your fingertips in place. Good. Right arm reaches up. One more breath. Excellent job. Let's bring the hands down, and then we're going to have a seat. Woo. All right. Let's come together in our staff pose, hands on the outside of the hips. I'd like for us to walk the hands towards the feet into the seated forward fold. Draw your belly to the thighs. One more breath. Exhale, release. Very good. Let's go ahead and walk the hands back, bend into your knees, plant your feet, shift your hips towards your heels, and we're going to roll the back flat to the mat. And I'd like for us to just take some deep belly breaths here. Rest in your body. Good job. One more belly breath. Excellent. So let's step the feet together side by side. I want you to take both knees over to the right. Let them stack. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. Let's go into this twist for 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. I want you to bring the knees back to the middle and the bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Knees stacked to the left, shoulder blades stay on the mat. 2 breaths in this twist. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to bring the knees back to the middle, bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Nice. Now, I'd like for you to slide this left heel forward so we can extend the left leg. Now, I'd like for us to keep the right knee bent. Let's plant this left hand. All I want us to do is to sit up. And then lay right back down. Let's try that again. We're going to sit. And then lay down nice and gentle. Give me one more. Let's just sit up. And then roll right back down. Extend that right leg. We're doing some sneaky sit-ups. Bend your left knee, plant your left foot. With your right hand planted, let's see if we can get that. And then roll down. Give me 2 more. And when we're up, we got to make sure we're stepping in that foot. And you really want to challenge yourself, no arms. Oh, good. Come on back. Woo! Let's bend in both knees. Bend in both knees. Bring the bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Give me one more breath here. Exhale, release. Good. Now, arms are rested by your side. Press your feet down. Let's lift up the hips. Go right into our bridge pose. Hold 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to roll the back flat to the mat. Nice job. Let's step the feet wide. I want you to bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. And with our feet wide, I want you to let the knees come in and let's bring them into touch. Arms are still resting on the floor. Let's take a deep belly breath here. Knees are still touching. So we did a lot of external. We're going to do some internal rotation. Let's press your feet down, pick up your hips, and drive your knees forward. Excellent job. And then we're going to slowly lower the hips to the back. Keep the knees sealed. One more of these. Let's go ahead and lift up the hips. Drive the knees forward a little bit more. Good job. And then we're going to bring the hips to the floor. With the hips land, bring the knees wide. Excellent job. Now, I want you to lower just your left knee, just the inside of the left knee, drawn to the floor. Bring that leg back in position with the knee pointing up and the bottom of the foot flat to the floor. Same thing, right knee. We're going to bring it inward. Draw the inside of the knee to the mat. Give me one more breath here. Very good. Let's pick it up. Nice. And step your feet together. Step your feet together. Knees out, bottoms of the feet up against each other into this reclining butterfly. Excellent job. And then we're going to slide the sides of the feet away until we can extend the legs and roll into our heels. Excellent. Now let's roll onto our belly. I want you to come onto our stomach and just start to reach the arms out. We're bringing our body into one line, reaching to the fingertips. We're on the tops of the feet, so I want you to point to the toes. So just feel your body stretch. Let's take 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now I want you to go ahead, keep the arms extended, but bend into your knees, lift your feet up, and then flex into the heels of both feet. Hold your heels flexed. 2 breaths. Excellent. And one more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to point into the toes. Hold your toes pointed. Breathing here. Very nice. Let's unfold the legs and bring the tops of the feet to the mat. Excellent. Now, I'd like for us to take the arms and bring them to our sides. So I'd like for the backs of your hands to be right on the floor, palms facing up. Now, I want you to bring your forehead to the mat. And if that means tucking your chin in a little bit more, that's okay. Now I want you to lift your forehead off of the mat without picking up the chin. And then I want you to bring your forehead right back down. Let's do that again. Pick up your forehead. Good job. Bring your forehead back to the ground. Rest. Now, we're going to pick up the forehead here. But I want you to turn so your face is looking towards the windows. And then turn so your face is facing the back. Good. We're going to turn so the face is looking towards the doors. And then turn so that you're facing the back. Now let's bring the forehead down to rest. Breathe. Excellent job. Now, I want you to pick up your chin and look forward. Just draw your chin in towards your chest. One more. Pick up your chin, look forward. Good job. Chin in towards the chest. Good. Let's circle the arms back, facing forward, so the fingers are going to point straight ahead. One more breath here. Excellent job. I want you to bend into your elbows, come into our Sphinx pose. Good. Let's lift up the chin and look up at the ceiling. Breathe. Good. We're going to bring the chin in towards the chest. Good. Let's bring the chin level. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Good. Let's come back to the center. And your left ear near your left shoulder. And then you're going to come back to the center. Very good. Walk your elbows forward. Elbows come forward so we can bring the belly and chest to the mat. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to bend into the elbows. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders. Good. Let's go ahead and hover the hands and hover the feet. Hold 2 breaths. So one more belly breath. Good. We're going to bring the hands down and the feet. Let's do 2 more. Hover your hands and feet up. Good. Bring it right back down. Excellent. One more. Hover your hands and feet. Very good. Bring your hands and feet to the floor. Now I want you to press into your palms until your arms extend. Just sink the thighs down. Lift the chin. Hold. Good job. We're going to roll it down. Belly and chest come to the floor. Hands stay in place. Good job. Let's press all the way up again. Extend. Lift the chin. Excellent job. Let's look over the left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Very good. And then look over your right. And then you're doing good. Roll it down. Roll it. Belly and chest. Roll. Nice job. Slide your hands forward. Woo! To extend. Rest here. Give me one more belly breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. Let's bend into our elbows and knees and make our way back onto our back. Good. Plant into your feet. Let's lift the feet off the floor. Draw the knees into the chest and wrap your arms around the legs. I want you to soften in your lower back. Give me 2 more breaths here. One more belly breath. That's a good job. Now, let's go into legs up the wall. So I want you to start to extend your legs and wrap your hands behind your legs to support the legs in the air. Let's stay right here. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Now I want you to bend into your knees. Just start to bend in both knees. Good. And we're going to keep the knees bent, but start to unfold your arms so that they look like a letter T. That body looks like a letter T. Palms pressed to the floor. Bend into your knees. We're going to keep bending into the knees until your sit bones, the hips lift up. Good job. Now I want you to keep the knees together, but bring the feet away. Keep the feet together. And then bring the feet together, but bring the knees away. Let's do that again. So bring your knees in, feet. We're going to have to really press into that. The feet come together, knees roll away. Give me one more of these. Knees seal, feet come away. Good. And then we're going to seal the feet and bring the knees away. Very good. Let's bring the insides of the knees together. We're going to extend and bend. When you bend, draw your knees to the chest. 2 more. Extend and then bend. And it's really simple, but for some reason that I really feel it. Extend and then bend. Bend, bend, bend. Extend, and this time when we bend, we're gonna land the feet softly. Bring your feet to the floor. Woo! Rest and breathe. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Very good. Let's just go into one more twist. Step your feet together. Take your knees to the right. Let them stack to the right. Keep your shoulder blades on the mat. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. Take the knees back to the middle. Bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Knees stacked to the side. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to bring the knees back to the middle, bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Now, let's lift the feet off the floor, draw the knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around the legs. I want you to hug it in. Give me 2 breaths here. Good. One more belly breath. Excellent. Lift the feet up all into the air. We're going to grab hold of the feet. Keep your knees bent and rock from side to side. Into our happy baby, massaging the middle of the back. Keep rocking with me. Give it 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Rock back to the center. Now, instead of grabbing your feet, I want you to grab hold of your knees. Press the inside of the knees together. We're going to take both hands and circle your knees. Massaging the lower back. But give it 2 more. And 1 more. Very good. Let's do the same thing. Circling in the opposite direction for 2. And 1. We're going to come back to the center. I want you to keep the knees here. Unfold the arms. And then we're going to circle the knees without using your hands for 2. And 1. Circle the knees without using your hands. Opposite direction for 2. And then 1. Very good. We're going to circle back to the center. I want you to softly bring your feet to the mat. Let's take the knees out and the bottoms of the feet up against each other into this reclining butterfly. And I'd like for you to give me 2 deep belly breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now, inch by inch, we're going to slide the sides of the feet away until we can extend the legs and roll into our heels. Very good. And we made it to the best part of our practice. I want you to just start to get your